Hi guys, my name is Marcel. Welcome back to Stellaris. We're just about to have this colony settled, which means we need to expand this sector soon. We also need to upgrade our physics labs, which we have a bunch. Let's get some fire lab going there, since we are fairly well off on physics. Especially now when we're gonna upgrade all of these twice. Anyone else? No, but you can get some mining network done. Physics there, good. Mining, good. More mining. What's better than a little mining? What mining? You're really good at research here. That visitor center we don't really need anymore, do we? Alien migration, no, we don't. Let's. Oh, we're already replacing that actually. You're number 3 in the queue. What's wrong here? Happiness minus 25. Yeah, recently conquered. We are combating that fairly successfully though. We have the Xenosu, the propaganda, the monument to purity and all that jazz. So it's looking okay. I'm not worried. We're just about to cap on influence. Now we have too many colonized systems, so we do need to expand our sector here. Let me just do a test. Here we have 1, 2, 3, 4 Betharian plants, which is using all of our Betharian stone. If I were to go and give you that, now I have 0 4. I also want you to have this one, but I think before I give you this sector, I am just going to help you tiny bit. Actually, I'm just going to build science labs everywhere here, since you are going to be part of the sector. You don't really need more minerals. Cancel that. Build me a science lab instead. That one's being upgraded. That's okay. I'm not going to change that. All of that's fine. You're running production targets right now. That's also okay. So let's take the southern sector and give you the Pandil system. Colony has been established. Good. So we'll wait for a tick of the month and then see if we are still running all of these Betharian plants. We should be. I just want to make sure that that is actually how it works. There's the tick of the month. Let me just make sure that this is refreshed. Influence storage is full, so we'll need to do something about that. Betharian, 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 and Betharian. All the Betharian plants are mine. The sector gets nothing. Awesome. Alright, so with all that influence in the bank, I guess we might as well run some capacity overload here. You could do with some production targets. So not gonna run production targets there. I might run something for quicker growth. Food 25%. Migration attraction. Well, I think what we want to do here is build ourselves another mineral planet, actually, since we just gave one away, and this one is a planet that will keep long term, since it's a system with 3 planets. So we want to do minerals, and it's a size 21. Let's get the spaceport running. What would be the food requirements? Size 21. Let's just compare it to this one, which is size 18. Producing 11 food. And it has 18 people living here right now. We consume 18. Okay, we produce 20. Why does it say 11 here? I guess that's just the base. 9 from there, 4 from there. That's 13. That'd be 15. That's 18. And then there's bound to be some minor buffs or increase, or maybe it's just a rounding thing. That's actually 2.4, 9.8. Yeah, okay. Okay, so we'll probably need at a size, this was only size 18. Probably gonna need 2 hydroponic farms. This one was actually next. Yeah, I don't know, maybe we can. No, it also has 2 base production. Okay, let's build a hydroponic farm here. Right there. And having done that, and keeping you there to work it, let's start tearing down all the things. It's gonna be a while before we have another pop, so we might as well spend that time getting rid of all these annoying blockers. That's all of them. We are working on the spaceport. So do we want to run that food edict? We're at 740. Anything else? Building cost, construction time, production time. No. Migration attraction. It's just gonna rob other planets. 25%. Of 4, so it's gonna be 5, I guess. What's the mechanic? Food needed 33. Base is 25. So it's based on habitability and existing pops. It's not based on excess food. All surplus food will contribute towards this progress every month. So, 2 parts of this tooltip seem to be saying different things. It's 1.3 per month. If I move you here, it's only 1 per month. So more food does help. Food needed 33.1. Okay, so the food needed doesn't change. No. But the plus per month is affecting it. Okay. Let's try it. Let's see. Now it's 1.3. If we do run the edict on a brand new planet like this, so we have 5 here, so it goes from 1.3 to 1.4, so it's only 0.1 That's less than 10% faster. I guess there's a potential for snowballing if you have more food. Alright, I don't think that's necessarily a good idea, but we do have the influence surplus, so it's alright. Anything else that needs to be upgraded? No. Alright, let's run the game then. We do maybe want to expand our navy. Would like to start building battleships soon. Get an engineering facility here. Battleships, we can build them, but we don't have the that's not me. No. We don't have the battleship assembly yards. Nor do we have cruiser. Yes, we do have cruiser, don't we? Don't we? No, 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 no. No cruiser assembly yards either. Nor are we researching anything to that effect. I think we can use a little bit more destroyers, more corvettes. What did it say? We have 26 destroyers. Then we get like 9. We're gonna build up to 35 destroyers and then 60 corvettes. Then we need 5 battleships and 20 cruisers, but we can build those later when we actually have the assembly yards. We also want to upgrade our ships, but that's not as big of a concern in Asimov patch. Oh, a governor, alright. And that governor leveled up. Hopefully they're not the one who died. We don't actually have one in excess, do we? We did? Just curious. Why are you not on my list? You are. Sharks Prime right there. Okay. So we need to get another governor. 39 years old, army guy, slavery guy, building cost guy. I think we'll get the building cost. Put you on Sharks. You are going to need to build buildings, obviously. Although right now you're just clearing blockers. We are building the colony ship.
Complete.
Go to a prime. I would like to have that food ready soon. It's going to be a little while. One of these ships, it would be lovely if we had like a rally point that you could set. Because I want all of my new ships to come to Skibian where it's nice and cheap to keep them maintained. Factions are pretty close to being extinct.
Research complete.
There's a fortress, okay. That's nice. Plasma thruster, more maneuverability. Gauss cannon. The ammunition, that's kinetic weaponry. It is quite cheap, and I do think we have a materials guy actually. Military station damage. Well, I know I can use the plasma thrust. I'm not convinced that I'm going to do kinetic weaponry. So let me just get that. We don't have any biology, computing, or rocketry. No. So leave you like you are.
Construction complete.
3 months until improved research. That is done. So we need to come back here, find the desert world. and start colonizing that. And yes, you have continental preference, so I'm going to gene tweak the hell out of you as soon as you have landed. And this is just going to be a science planet, so the adjacency bonus doesn't matter that much. Just gonna pop you down there. And Shurk Secundus is fine. And then we have one more planet that we need to colonize. It's a tundra world. So when we can get the tundra tech, we're gonna jump on it. For sure. You can merge up. Someone declared war on
complete.
some... Oh, they want my help, actually. Alright. The Felnal want to declare on the Zergok. I think that's not the first time you've asked me. And I'm gonna vote no, like I regularly do. That's good. Double the bonus there, I think. Cigarette's defenses is actually pretty good for beefing up the space stations. So that's not a bad idea. I would like to get the advanced shields. That's really expensive though. Just out of curiosity. No, that's not so bad actually. I guess we are getting up there. Let's get the shields. Nothing wrong with good shields. We have pretty good armor, but we are we're not the best in shields. That's not me. Varelviv, you are declaring on Varelviv. These guys over here. Well, the uncomfortable part about that is that these guys will probably just grow, since these guys are equivalent to me, and these are superior or overwhelming. No, they're superior. But they're gonna wrap them up fairly quick. They don't have any allies, I guess. No. The good part is that you might see some threat here starting to develop. The Kardus are vassals. You have trade deals with me. You do have a non-aggression pact with the Zen Empire. And you have a defensive pact with Kardu. That was just your vassal, right? Where is Kardu anyway? Down there. They are Republic or the Confederacy? The Republic. These guys. So one of these guys. Their vassals onto the Selami League. These guys over here. Okay. So all the Kardu people are vassals to various other races. How about these guys over here? They are overlord of the Sakut coalition. And you are rivals with those guys. Sakut coalition is a small thing there. Well, the Tsin Empire should be generating some threat towards the Opal Glak and the United Mathin coalition, since they are fighting also up here actually, which makes me very happy. So at some point we might see some rivalries in that sector. We'll see who is stronger. Well, I don't have any doubt as to who that might be.
Construction complete.
Here in Prime. No issues with food. Get me some engineering and some biolab, since we are still running the edict on physics. Gotera. Yeah, we are waiting for that hydroponic farm. The Opelgek wanted in on that. I think that's a pretty clever move. They're gonna get eaten. You might as well get a chunk before it's too late, and I do salute you for that. Have someone on the other side of the Tsin Empire to really check their progress. I think that's a good thing for me. The Leviathans are still being placid. let me just have a look at this battle group. There's only one ship. I just want to make sure. You are still running shields, and you're running armor penetration and shield. Well, you're half and half on that. So shield and armor doesn't really matter which way I go, but I should definitely go for shield damaging or penetrating weapons. You are like a dog with a bone. I don't want to be in your war, mister. I'm not a warmonger. Don't let my ethics confuse you. I'm really quite peaceful. Match you up. And we have 4 more destroyers coming. After that, we're gonna run some corvettes. We do have energy issues. Capacity overload is on. I guess this colonization isn't helping.
Complete.
Governor leveled up and Neutron Prime. Well, you can do more and more. Is anyone running? Yes, you are running at a deficit in food, but it's going to be okay in a second.
Research complete.
There we are. Hydroponic farms. Wonderful. Virtual combat arena I'll never build. Sector limit I like. Arctic world is not the one we want. We want tundra. Habitability is nice. But it gives, if we take this, it increases the odds that will be offered the tundra world. Let's go ahead and grab it. It's fairly quick. And we're gonna run around and do hydroponics freaking everywhere. So get all of those upgraded, since why not? You want that. You want that. You that. Food here is +1. Now it's better. And the biolab's good. We're gonna... Do we need 2? Do we have... I think if we build ourselves an orbital hydroponic farm and upgrade this one twice, I think we can dismantle that one. Where is the... Yes, planetary capsules there. So this one is the one that gets the bonus. Yeah, that's not gonna be available for a little while. You are grown though, so why aren't we growing another one? This isn't ready yet. Hey, did you just pop? Oh, is it? There you are. Okay, good. Alright, so... yeah, we probably need 2 hydroponic farms, but maybe not. I don't know. What I think I'll do is I'll build a hydroponic farm here, and then we'll see later on if we want to dismantle it or not. We may want to, and that's fine. Three destroyers. After that, we can queue up some corvettes. I think we wanted 60.
Construction.
So we need
complete.
10 corvettes. How many did I queue up? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What finished here? Was that the hydroponic farm? I can't upgrade that any further. Didn't that last level give me 4 and 5? Is that only available
Construction
on Capital Worlds? I wonder. That level 5 thing. That may well be the case. Just have to check once Unity finishes, but it has some stuff. 2 physics labs. Scientists died. Okay, that was to be expected. Let's see, you are number 4. Let's just cancel this one and that one, making you number 2. So that's going to be the next one. No, there's a physics lab. There you are. I couldn't spot it. Like so. And then we'll re-queue them. I just want the hydroponic farm to come first. We are looking for engineering at this point, so let's do that.
Colony established.
There's our planet and our colony. So again, let's clear that one first and then build a hydroponic farm here. Let's get a spaceport up and running. Do you have your spaceport? You do. I want a hydroponic farm and I want spaceports all the way up to the max. I assume that all of these are maxed out. Yes, they are.
Construction
Good
complete.
Stuff. Yes, thank you. And Neutron Prime. You were doing that thing. Biolab is fine. So if we can't upgrade this any further, I think we need to keep both of them. But we'll see. I'd like to know how that war is progressing. It would be nice if we could see like war score.
Construction complete.
I can. -20 and 0. So the Opal Glac are doing work while the Xin are not.
Research complete.
It's kind of curious since they were first on the ball. Plasma thruster. So we can get railgun, which we're not particularly interested in. Engineering facility, we're way behind. So that might be something. Yeah, let's get engineering facility. And let's hook up these fleets.
Construction complete.
That is Shorex, okay. So you finished nothing. What did you finish? Was it just the hydroponic farm? I guess it was. You're clearing that, you're clearing that. You are growing. I could move some people there. Actually, we're pretty good at moving people, but I do feel like they are doing better work where they are. Most of them. I don't really care how fast those planets grow. It's not going to be a huge deal. Although the planetary, the ship shelter isn't really doing anything for us, so getting it upgraded would be nice. We have a solar panel there. That's really all we need. Nothing to be upgraded here. Some part we might want to get some of these frontier outposts. How many are we running? We're running 4. That one's necessary, I feel, because he has a planet there. The growth here would be something. And then we have 2 here. So those will be necessary as long as we can't colonize these 2. And then we have 1 down here. Again, same story. We don't really have a planet down here in this sector. And I don't want these guys to come in, so we'll need complete. All of them for now.
Construction complete.
Arctic world, tundra? No? No. Leader capacity, there's something to be said for that, but it's pretty expensive now. Ship upgrade cost minus 15%, it's nice. Do want to upgrade our ships fairly soon. We have the shields incoming, and I think there's a bunch of stuff we didn't do. We didn't upgrade, rather. So let's get that. And was that actually something? No, we don't have a military theorist. Shorex Prime. So all of this is cleared, which is nice. You will grow into that. That's cleared, so we can build ourselves a hydroponic farm there. Work that as soon as you're done. And apart from that, we are going to go all science here. So let's start by clearing all this mess. And get ourselves a hydroponic farm. And jam that all the way to the top. What's this? Our science ship is not sciencing. Oh, no leader, obviously. She died. I don't think I'm gonna get a new one though. Let's see here, we're 13 out of 14. We do have an admiral. Well, in that case, you have survey speed. The rest of you are researching. You two are doing really well. Let's see what we can get. We can get a computer guy, which you don't have. Field manipulations, also nice. Actually, there's some good stuff here. What are we doing right now? We do have someone working field manipulation. Alright. Alright, I'll get myself a field manipulation. That's biology. Here's field manipulation. You're 42. You can live a good long life, I assume. So let's get you. Pop you there. I'm gonna be worse at it than my maniacal guy, but then my maniacal guy can work here. There you are. And the leftover guy, who is just long-lived, work here and do research at an advanced level, mind you. Which is good. Trade deal with the United Methane Coalition. Who are you? Down here. Yeah, we do want to keep them friendly. Way off. They are neutral. You're not rivaling anyone that we care about. So I will give you another trade deal. It's a pathetic research agreement from their point of view. I'll spice it up with some spy. You don't actually care about that spy stuff, do you? The star chance you don't mind. That's 1 point, but it's kind of pathetic. I could give you a cat, but I don't wanna. You don't. You're not that important to me. I want to keep my cats. I still don't have this zoo, the alien zoo thing. You accept it, obviously. Why wouldn't you? And that is a +6. Not much, but you will gain trust, and you will not lose trust. So, kind of a nice swing there. Peace over. Okay. Splitting the atom. Okay. So some of these people are
Construction complete.
getting uppity. That's not me, so I don't care. Me either. In fact, it's no one that I know of. Nupron Prime finished something. Okay, so you did upgrade that. What's your food situation? Is +6. So yeah, we don't actually need that one. Neutron Prime. You have the capacity to do some serious science. So let's replace that with a science lab. Yeah. And let's upgrade that to Biolab 2. And later on we'll probably do your energy as well. Change that to science. Gagazi and the allied mech Pooks. Where are you at? I think those were the guys who just recently broke the treaties. I can't find you. If I can't find you, it means you are very small. And I don't care. Or it means I'm blind. There's a war with the Selimi and the Julian Empire. They have been at war before, I'm pretty sure. They're down here. Yes.
Research complete.
The Selimi League are eating. Right, we get shields. So we can get phase disruptors. What does this do? Growth time, right. Lasers, shot throwers. The better sensors aren't bad. Plasma accelerators on the way to Tachyon weapons, aren't they? Both of them are energy weapons with armor penetration and shield damage. So what are we running right now? They're running kinetic weapons actually. And point defenses. So they're running disruptors. And you're running torpedoes. We do actually have an upgrade for that, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, we do. So we want to look into that. So currently we are running the disruptors for the shield damage. So that's this tech. So how much of an increase are we looking at? Average damage is 5. That's a big bump, actually. It's also very expensive. I'm okay with getting the plasma accelerator. Get some variety in there. Let's merge up the fleet. You're still doing actually. Let's merge all of it up at the same time, and I think that's the last of our production queue. Indeed, it is.
Research complete.
And there's engineering facility. Good. We can finish that. Get better missiles. We do have missiles. And they're very cheap. Let's get them. Get the maniacal guy in charge. And we are running a little late on this video, a little long. So I guess I'll pop in a break here. Pause the game. And I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching and bye for now.